Hi, I'm Nerida Conway. Welcome to chefmasterclasses.com. I'm here in the Yarra Valley today in Victoria at Leanne restaurant, which is in the heart of De Bortoli's beautiful winery here. And this is Leanne De Bortoli, who you all know and love by now. Hi, Leanne.
Hi, Nerida.
What's happening here in the winery at the moment from your point of view? Chaos?
Complete chaos, but there's a bit of order in it. Grapes are coming in left, right and centre, but that's the nature of the
Where do they come from?
Mainly from the Yarra Valley, but we also bring in fruit from our King Valley property as well.
Yeah.
And it's coming in at all hours of the night.
Wow.
Yeah, time to wear earplugs.
Oh gosh. Yeah. And your husband Steve Weber, the winemaker here, what's his schedule like at the moment?
We're like ships in the night at the moment. He's up at 3 o'clock in the morning and then often asleep on the couch at about 8 o'clock at night, and that's where he stays until he gets up at 3 o'clock in the morning again.
See, I just don't think people fully understand the love and the blood, sweat and tears that kind of go into this.
Yes.
You know, as you kind of open the bottle and pour it out and just throw it back. It's just wonderful to sort of, I guess, be mindful of how much effort.
Well, that's right. I think basically within 2 months we are taking in all the fruit that we've spent the whole year growing, and it's the decisions that are made now that really, set it up for what ends up in the bottle.
Yeah, it's amazing. The reason why I asked Leanne to come here today was because we've had an email from one of our viewers asking about a degustation with an Italian twist and Italian theme that is matched to wines that you can actually do at home. Now, part of that is that, I suppose a degustation can be quite daunting for a lot of people. Yes. So we've asked Adam, the chef from here, to do 4 courses for us, which he's done. They're beautiful. And they're actually very easy to do at home. So there's nothing too scary. But I guess we also wanted beautiful wines that complement all of the dishes, but also not necessarily wines that are going to be a couple of $100 per bottle.
Oh, absolutely.
Because that's the thing, when you're having 4 of them, times a dinner party of 8 people.
Yeah, it all adds up.
It all adds up, and suddenly you should have just come to Leanne for the dinner instead.
Well, they still do that.
So the first dish that Adam has created is a beautiful fresh herb salad with some beautiful walnuts and some caramelised pear. And it's actually not too sickly sweet. Then he's done a beautiful quenelle of goat's cheese mousse on top.
Yes.
Oh, yes. And aged balsamic vinegar. So good. So you've chosen this wine to match that course.
I have. I think sparkling wine seems to go so well with goat's cheese, and because it is quite a fresh, zingy sparkling wine, I think with all the herbs that are in the dish as well, it just goes beautifully.
And I think it kicks the party off, doesn't it?
Oh, it sure does.
I mean, you could also give them a glass of this when they arrive, couldn't you?
Well, you
and
could.
Keep it going.
You can.
Is that what you would do?
Well, yes, and I think there is something celebratory about starting with a glass of sparkling wine.
Yeah, I try to make a habit of doing that wherever possible. So, Leanne, tell me why you chose this bottle of sparkling.
This is the Rococo Blanc de Blanc, and sparkling wine always gets the party started.
Oh, it sure does.
And I think just the fresh flavours in this go so well with the goat's cheese and just with all the herbs that are in the dish.
Would you give them a glass of this as they walk in the door as well and then keep it going?
Absolutely, yes.
Right answer. Now, the second dish is like a second entree, but it's the pasta course.
Yes.
And it's homemade cappelletti with spinach and ricotta filling with a beautiful capery, lightly chili flavoured seafood sauce with some prawns and some mussels. So good. Oh my goodness. So good. So this is what you selected for that dish.
I did. This is the La Bohème Act 3 Pinot Green, friends.
Yes.
And it's just a really lovely, sort of slightly fleshy, beautifully aromatic wine, which cuts through the spice and the flavours that are in that particular
and not too
dish.
fruity, so it won't overwhelm the seafood.
No, not at all.
Yeah,
not at all.
I love that one actually. Love it. Number 3, the lamb meat course. Now this is a roast lamb rack with veggies, and it's just simple, beautifully cooked. What's not to love? And what's not to love about this wine?
Well, this one is from a single vineyard block, and it's the we used to call it reserve, but it's our section A8 Syrah, And there is just something about Shiraz and lamb that is just beautiful together.
I love it. And I must say, I tried this for the first time last night, and it's so savoury. So
It is.
to me, it would go with something like that so beautifully without it being sort of the hero. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely. And it's not a big full-on Shiraz. It's restrained.
Yeah.
So it's not taking away
Winner.
from the lamb at all.
It's perfect, perfect. All right, and for dessert, we've got Matt whipping up a chocolate orange type spectacular moussey type dessert, which you'll have to check out. And again, you've matched this wine, or a muscat.
I have.
This is the Chaud Liqueur, 8 years barreled.
And this
barrel
is
aged.
And this is just such a lovely wine to finish off.
Oh,
Finish off a meal. Having it with the dessert, and then even just having it with coffee afterwards.
Yum. This is almost like a dessert in itself.
It is. It is.
It's just so special, isn't it? Well, I'm very, very excited about recreating this at home myself for some very lucky friends, I might add. And these wines are all something that you just should have in your staple collection anyway, because I think they're all so interchangeable and so great to pull out every time you want to drink. Basically, there's something to tick all the boxes here. So thank you so much for taking time out of your incredibly busy schedule. And
My pleasure.
and if you can find a spot to come and park here, because it's just packed, get yourself down to Lacali. And it's actually fascinating to see everyone in action at the moment. So
Yes, where you can hear tractors.
we can hear it all, yeah.
Yeah, but that's the way it is.
That's the way it is. It's a
Yes.
working winery.
It is, and I think that's what people enjoy when they come out here.
Yeah.
They can see everything that is happening
It's
in
so
the vineyard.
interesting. So interesting. Anyway, thank you, Leanne.
Thanks, Nerida.